that to protect themselves. They think. They did that. If that didn't say that at the bottom of that, there'd be no way I would have ever paid the $25,000 to get their franchise, because I would never. We existed. I was trying to take us to the next level and make sure we always stayed there. And so that being said, we still have total flexibility. And at one point when they were saying things, you know, I said to them, well, that sounds great, but I have to tell you right now in Kent County, Delaware, nobody knows you and everyone knows me. Right. And I waited 4 months into our relationship. I don't play those games or that card, but we're going to just show them by doing great. They're going to be in the plus column with us, and they're going to give us the support as we need it. But if it's not supportive, my team's been in a meeting already where we went to do training online or through the phone, through Realtor.com, and we had some dude on the phone teaching them how to lie to clients. I hung up the phone and I said, okay guys, it's back to me, which is where we ended up with the training too. It's back to us. Bobby and I will be doing the sales training. We knew we could, we knew we should, we were hoping we didn't have to, but you know what? You guys sat through 6 sessions. I really only made it through 4, but I did sit through all 4 and I listened to every one. So I knew where you were headed, which I thought was important. And I was just hoping maybe with less experience it would be more palatable, or she was sick when she was doing it the first time, and thinking her cold was better. But my most, the thing I cannot stand with speakers or educators, because of course I was a trainer, was when they talk about themselves. I thought only male trainers did that, but she got my respect. It's like, oh my God, you're the first woman that I ever heard babble about yourself. Do you really give a shit what she did 35 years ago? I know you don't care what I did either. Well, you might want to know, but you really don't care about your business. You know, where are we headed? I didn't want to waste your time any longer. Your time now is spent, you know, when we do this, we'll do 2 segments together, and they do have a full facilitator's guide, and it's all there for us to just download and still keep that same template, but it'll be with us integrating, you know, probably more realistic input, if any input.
Where's that bell? Ring that damn thing.
Ring that damn thing. Sorry. And this is being recorded?
I don't know. Forgot about that one. Just saying.
I know, it's awesome. No, it got to the point that, you know, and also we've done our final revision on the pay plan, and we did integrate that you guys all, as long as you stay continuously, not
leave and go.
Yeah, oh, there you go. That's what that means.
Not leave and go.
Oh, okay, thank you. You will have, you still will be able to cap. You still will have the same, you know, pay plan in place. You still, we have company-generated leads, we have agent-generated leads. Also, when I changed the incoming phone calls to, it counts as an agent-generated lead, Bobby had a stroke, because we know, we need funding for the business. For you guys, we're keeping it at that, because I can't have an empty office here. You know, people are coming in, we don't have anyone to answer the phone, we have nobody with walk-ins, so to incentivize you to be here, those, for you guys, are going to be agent-generated leads, so they're at the 70-30 split.
Congratulations.
Okay, so it's, you got to do the right thing to, you know, take care of everybody, but still move everything forward the way we
Question that I
can.
have about who's here and when, because what I have historically done, and I think the only person, if I get a call out of the blue from somebody that's not referred by a realtor, and I'm sitting in this building that day, I've always given that lead to whoever is on duty. That paper's not filled out very well right now, and I know you guys aren't even on. Did you put it somewhere? Okay. Fill that sucker up, because sometimes I do get mystery leads. Yes, we do.
If there's no one else in the building,
then no. At this
Right.
point,
I don't know.
now the rule is if there's no one else in the building, we have Shantae and Brandy here full time. Well, Brandy's here Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. But Shantae is here 5 days
Where
a
are
week.
you Thursdays and Fridays?
She's doing real estate.
yeah.
Yeah.
And Saturday and Sunday.
You gotta
I've
be
seen
able to
her.
go out.
You see
I've
me.
seen her.
You see me every Saturday.
I've seen her too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen you.
Every time I'm in here thinking I'll be the only one, there goes Brandy.
And speaking of
That's you feel good about it. You know?
This Saturday at 4 o'clock, hopefully there won't be rain. If it's Saturday at 4 and then into Sunday, they're resurfacing the driveway. So you really can't come here unless you park at Wild West. Shut up. Unless you park at Wawa's and walk across, you're welcome to do that because you have a straight path. And if you had a client, you could do that also. But this will all be out of bounds. Finally, we're going to get that all caught up. So should look nice. All
If
right.
anyone can, please fill the board for me, please.
Yes, for the duty time. Well, that was my big incentive to try to get people. I understood. I get it. Let's see how we can work together and have somebody here. Quarterly production we kind of already talked about, but I'll go through this because poor Bobby did all this work. I'm gonna tell her we just chatted. Turn that off. No, I'm teasing. This has been great. This is what we already talked about, and again, this is a piece of paper to keep. Congratulations to Doug. He's got a home pending. Laura, a listing and a pending home. Brandy. She doesn't even know about the one yesterday.
No, she doesn't know about.
She actually had 3. She's not even
Brick
telling me.
Mill.
She really
She
had
didn't know about
3 of them.
Brick Mill.
Yeah, Brick Mill is huge.
Don't make me
What
get
a
all
nice place.
egotistic. You better put my
You're
Brick Mill
allowed
up
to.
That
there.
Brick Mill was nice.
You are allowed
That's the
to
one that
pat yourself
really,
on the
that's the one that
back.
really impressed me was that Brick Mill
The
one.
Brick Mill?
Oh yeah, I was like, go Brandy.
Yeah, it's great. All good stuff. Existing agent compensation plans. You did all get the new ones, I believe. Did she send them out to you? Okay. There was a math error on the first one too, where now you're getting more money just because I can't do math. So you would have gotten it anyway, but this way it's on that piece of paper. And we do have that recruiting tomorrow night, so if you have anyone you want to send, that's great. We need more people like you, and like we had said, we're willing to incentivize you. Thanks to Karen's control over Bobby and me saying we just really need agents. Yesterday during our management meeting, she was kind enough to point out we just don't need bodies. You guys need, because we were going to, in their packet, include a transfer form. And then, Karen goes, well, then anybody can transfer here. If you get somebody coming in that you really look at and go, or they talk, their mouth opens and their foot is immediately impaled in it. You just need to know those things. I already had somebody from Weikert up north in Pike, the only other Weikert environment in Delaware. We are the only franchisee in Delaware.
Yeah.
The other is a company store, and it's in Pike Creek. And the only, never would tell you guys this before we got this into the procedures, but I have worked with an agent up there 3 months ago, and at the closing table and through the process, she lied 4 times, nose to nose to me. She called yesterday to ask if she could transfer her license here.
You're kidding, that Moody girl?
Since
With
Stephanie
the
Bazemore.
thingy.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep, I went into Bobby at 100 miles an hour. The rule is, some of them even live in Sussex County that are Nexus up there. They called me and asked if they could come here and just use our office sometimes, and I didn't get back to them, but the answer is no. And so the answer is no because we're geographically impaired now, with that parking situation. So, no, she just really flat out lied. So the rule is they have to talk to their broker first, and if their broker says it's okay, we have to have proof that their broker said it was okay before we can talk to them. But I already told Bobby there's just no way she can come here. No way.
Yeah.
So with Karen's guidance yesterday, our enthusiasm to include just a transfer form lessened, and they will be interviewed, and we want to give people a chance, but we can't fix the universe, so some people sold one for a reason. So that's our goal with that.
What is the one that you're going to do for agents that want, or people that want to become agents?
The 23rd is the next one.
Of July.
No,
Of
this month.
June? Really?
Yeah.
No, we're doing 2 a month.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, share your news. I think you are already talking about what we're doing and how it's going. And Todd Stone-Cipher told me he would never franchise. I'm thinking, wow, you must be awesome. So
Words out of your mouth many years ago. Well, we evolved.
No, I interviewed with all of them, and based on who they are, but this independently owned and operated thing was really, really, because it's not that way with the other ones.
That was the beautiful thing, is like, make sure if people ask you about our company that they know that we bought into the franchise, we were not bought by the
Yes.
franchise.
Right.
That is
I'm asked that a
huge.
lot.
You know, people
Same
are asking
management, same management, same
Yeah.
ownership.
that. Yeah, I mean, we paid to get into the franchise.
My boss has asked,
So
does
that's a
Audrey still
big
involved?
difference.
And I said, no, Audrey still
absolutely.
owns
That's-
everything.
That's the thing, is
Audrey
make sure
owns
people
it
know
and runs
that,
it and
because
Bobby
that's-
runs it
That's
and
huge.
Yeah.
you just bought into the name,
So,
Enthusiasm is contagious.
isn't it?
It is.
Sorry, when I feel
feel like
strongly
talk
about
about
something,
being
you know.
outside of the
yeah.
comfort
look at that number.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
34 total guests at our open houses. 34. It's phenomenal.
Wow.
And that is the chart that summarized everybody's activities and what they had done ahead of time.
Where's Mel?
See, now mine is the only one I feel is
Focus on
kind of
this.
skewed in terms of the amount of effort I put out. One, but you know,
Now you win some, you lose some now.
And
Can't get
you
them
were
all.
outside of the area too then.
yeah.
You were, again, it was so, well, I don't think it mattered if they were close by or not. It didn't in this case.
Is that saying Ann hung 66 door hangers?
Yeah, you got a problem with that?
the most?
Brandy, you used to be my girl, but I got a new girl.
She's
Hey,
outshining
Judy.
you.
Did your mailings make it before your
Yeah.
open house?
Yeah.
They did.
Yeah.
With the next open house splits, if you guys give us a little bit of lead time.
And photos.
And photos.
On who's where, out of the rate plug, I can pull them in seconds that show, if Audrey's got 5 listings that are being sat, those initial flyers are all gonna have Audrey. And I know some people wound up with those this weekend. Alex created a format, so we can get your face on her listing for that day.
Nice.
Please don't kill us on Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why, you know, we didn't know that we wanted this, so we.
Oh, yeah, everything was. Here's another great one. You know, Howard works full-time. He's got an
Yes.
amazing job. Amazing job. And he's a computer expert for the state.
Yes.
And he hung 50 door hangers.
Good for him.
Yep.
Indirect mail.
Yep.
What is
The indirect mail, a lot of us missed because we had to have it done like 7 days before. So if you don't mail it in advance, none of mine
Right.
were done because I've been doing a few things and they just got away from me. So,
Oh,
but
come
next
on.
time they'll all be handled.
And our next open house is the 12th of July.
Yes.
So,
And now we start working on those
Yeah.
on the direct mail.
You can't make a mistake with the direct mail
No, you
because even
can't.
if the house sells, you did a direct mail, they have your names.
And that direct mail piece really leads people
Yeah, right?
to you in
It's
terms
a
of,
bug.
you know, being able to listen. You know, like, it's
I didn't know if you were raising your
it's more to
hand.
boost.
I know, he's better at
Yeah, it does. It so it does do
Without
that.
a, you know, without a doubt.
Exactly.
There was a bug.
It's all right. Yeah, I'm good. It's having fun. I'm enjoying it.
No, I didn't see it.
The other thing that made the Wyker timing, you know, and everybody's excited, but one of the things I was feeling myself as the owner was the volume. And, you know, if who we have became a little comfortable with what they were selling, and I knew the profitability wasn't substantial enough. And this year, if the market's up 14%, we are down. And so the swing is actually, you know, we're 30% behind the market right now.
Yeah.
Now, we're going to be catching up based on what we're doing, but I feel so blessed about your energy, and we'll get some new people, and we're going to reverse this number.
Office production.
Yeah, we're going to reverse this number. So, my team and myself are not included in that chart, but. Anyway, this is the current market, and there are 59 new listings, and this is in the last week, 9 that are active. Oh, that designation pisses me off. Does that I hate when people do that.
I do active O sometimes.
What is Active O? What is-
Active O is,
Oh! Active! Oh! You don't know what Active O is?
Well, if I
when
understand
people
it,
are trying to screw you out of your contract
Let me-
to find a better one.
Yeah, let me
Okay,
tell you,
yeah.
I have already walked it for you.
Muscles and
No, active means it's active, but there's an offer in. and they still show the home hoping, or perhaps
A better
maybe
offer comes
That
in.
the
a
other
better
one,
offer.
if something happens to the first one, there are agents who actually make their listings active O until after the home inspection.
Yes,
Well,
and that
that's
was
ridiculous.
And that's horrible,
That's ridiculous.
because, you know, where are you headed here? And it's just their
Yeah.
way of keeping their listing active to get more buyers and get more leads on their
That's-
own.
that's really
It's
ridiculous.
terrible for their seller. It's really not good for the seller, I
It's
don't
not.
feel.
I don't think it
Now,
is.
active O, if they have a home sale contingency,
That's
all
different.
day
That's
long.
what I was gonna
You
say.
know?
That's what.
all day
Do
long.
they also use it in short sales where the process takes
Regrettably, they
longer?
do. I do not. I make mine
Okay.
pending.
Okay.
One offer at a time, one up to the bank, and that's why agents
Yeah.
show my short sales, because they know we're going to do it ethically. But people do hang their, there's 23 active short sale listings in Kent County right now, and I know because I have investors that are looking. Well, for me to actually, I can't send them any. I have to contact all 23 agents and see what the real status is.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
And that's what I told them. I'm not sending you this, because
Yeah.
probably most of them are all done.
Yeah.
So, active O
Yeah,
is.
because they'll just even list it as active, and then,
Yeah.
and then say, oh, yeah, I forgot to put the verbiage at the bottom saying we already
Yeah.
accepted, you know.
If it was active O contingency, what would that, you say you can show that all day long? Is it
That
because
still
maybe-
lets you show, but there's somebody ahead of you. So you would be a backup offer most
Yeah.
times.
Yeah, well, I'm not showing.
Unless it's a home, I don't show them.
No, well, now I know. I
I
was
don't
going
show.
to put an offer in, that's what he
Um,
told me.
Yeah.
The guy left the house and everything, and they were waiting for a home inspection.
Yeah. See, that's not
That
good.
doesn't sound, that's not even like
That
a
was
good.
in that was in
that sounds
Newcastle.
crazy.
I
And
don't know
if you go to
they did here.
Trend and you contest it, they don't have the power to alter somebody's decision-making like that, so they have to allow it, they said. I've tested that years ago.
Yeah.
It's really
Yeah, that was
frustrating.
pissing off.
So,
Yeah.
I'm sorry?
That's year to date.
Cool.
Even that
This
home
is just
inspection.
last week.
The whole
Oh,
chart.
yes. Yeah, this is actually through May, because June wouldn't be up here yet. So 18 went back to active. And you know how many back to actives I've ever had? None.
Right,
I mean, not one.
right.
I,
It's actually same here.
how can you have a back? What does that mean? What did you not do?
Somebody's.
So back to active means they weren't really pre-qualified. You had to watch what lender you're using, make sure they really have their poop together, and that they really are pre-qualified.
Unless it's a short sale,
And the
that
buyers
the,
give up.
that the bank, yeah, the bank isn't being, you know, I haven't had it, but I could see it where it would
Well,
happen, where it would go back.
I actually have to say too, it's a great time to talk about back to active, but it also applies if something was taken off the market
Yeah.
and then was relisted by another agent. And I'm proud to tell you, I had 2 of mine that I got rid of, and so they might be back to active, and I'm fine with that.
Nice.
So, and
Good
then
call.
60 price adjustments, so.
And none of them were raising the price rate.
Sorry. That was great, and that's the kind of comment, that's why we're not
That's
passing
new
those transfer
construction.
forms out on Wednesday, in case somebody makes that comment like that. Number of price ranges, where most things are selling, this is a nice number. Well, the appointments, 34% of the appointments were in the 200 to 300,000 range. That's a great number. That's a nice price point. I think we're really going to be kicking the average up again this year. We're at 188 average transaction. And so, you know, hopefully we get pushing towards that 200 mark. It's really good for all the homeowners in the area too.
Yeah, I thought I saw a higher number than that recently in Trend, but I guess she is pulling it from May, so I don't
Yeah.
know, for some reason I thought I saw higher.
Like 192 or
Yeah.
something. I think
Yeah.
it might be
It
up
was
to
in the
192.
190s.
I know last year to date, it was 188.
Yeah.
5% increase in appointments, and then, I didn't even read what she wrote. Look at what I saw. For me. Yay!
You're up on stuff.
By accident, sure enough, that price point has increased. Very nice. Okay, Americans' attitudes about the housing market are strengthening through a National Realtors Association information. Foreclosure inventory plunged 25%. This is awesome.
Yeah.
First of all, let me explain to you that the Fannie Mae and the bank-owned properties, this year is supposed to be one of the this year and next year is really it for the
glut.
absolute, the
The glut.
glut.